Hey guys, it's Minime27 and today I'm back with another video. Just kind of wanted to encourage you all to not be afraid to ask for help, because I know that during this time it's a really overwhelming time. There's a lot going on, going to doctor's appointments, chemo treatments, other treatments. Sometimes you can have to drive pretty far, then plus you might have work or something else on top of this, and so it can be a really stressful time. A lot of stuff that needs to be done and you feel like you don't really have enough time to do it. I just want to encourage you all that you all can ask for help. I mean, you probably have a support group of some kind of friends, family members, something that you can talk to and are probably there to help you. If you're in a church or something like that, people in the church are usually more than glad to help, or there's usually some kind of organization or some kind of family or friends or something that is usually able to help during a time of need. So I just want to encourage you to not be afraid to ask for help during these times, because I feel like a lot of people feel like that they can do it on their own and they don't really want to bother people with their problems and what's going on. I just want to encourage you all that that's what they're there for. If you ask them, they'll probably say, yeah, sure thing, not a problem. That's what we're here for. And so this is a really good time to be humbled, because it was for me anyway. Even though I was just in middle school and high school whenever my dad had cancer, so I didn't have a ton of stuff going on at the time, but it's still emotionally a lot of strain was on me. And it was a really good time to be humbled whenever people would come and help, and for me to realize that I can't do it on my own and that I need other people to help. And so that took a lot of pressure off of me to feel like that I had to do it all on my own. And it was really encouraging that other people came and helped me in my time of need. And so that was really humbling. It's a really humbling experience to realize that you can't do it on your own, which isn't a bad thing at all. And it's actually a really good thing to know that yeah, this is overwhelming, this is a lot, but good thing I don't have to do it on my own, because I have these amazing people that I call my friends or family or whoever that are here to help me, and that's really amazing and really encouraging. And so I just want to also say that it's okay to be vulnerable during this time, because it is a really rough time. There'll be a lot of days where they may not be good days, but it's okay to be able to go to someone and say, hey, can you help me? I need help. It's okay to not keep everything in. To keep everything in is actually a really bad thing. You want to be vulnerable during this time, because if you're not vulnerable, then you can have stuff build up inside of you, and then eventually you'll explode, and it will just make you miserable this whole time. And trust me, you don't want that. You already have enough stress. You don't need any more. So trust me, you want to be vulnerable during this time, even though it's really scary to be vulnerable. But that's what the support group, that's what your friends or family or whoever is there to help you is for. And so don't feel like you have to keep it in. In fact, let it out so that you don't blow up, or even blogging or YouTube videos. This is how I deal with it, even though it's been so long since my dad passed away. This is how I continue to deal with it. It's find some way that helps you be vulnerable with the world and lets you get out your emotions and how you're feeling, because if not, then like I said before, you can get overwhelmed by your emotions, and it's not a fun time, and it's unnecessary really, whenever you have an opportunity to be able to share with someone. And I also want to remind you all that you all aren't a burden, because sometimes people feel like whenever they have to ask people for help and they're a burden on them, they're like, oh, I don't want to ask this person because maybe they're doing something, or maybe this person is too busy, or they have too much on their plate. Just ask, because you never know, maybe they don't have anything going on, or maybe this or that or the other, but surely you can find someone that would be willing to help, even if it's something just real small, like encouragement. Or sometimes people will go and help you grocery shop or help you drive someone somewhere or whatnot, because there's probably someone that is willing to help you during this time. And so I just want to encourage you all and remind you that you're not a burden on these people, that these people are probably here and more than glad to help you during this time. So just remember that. And I also just want you to remember those acts of kindness that you're shown during this time, because for me and my family, there was a church down the street. My dad had surgery around Thanksgiving, and they cooked us Thanksgiving dinner. And Masonic Lodge, during the same time, we don't really have any relatives or anyone in there, but they noticed that we were in need, and they brought us a lot of stuff, a lot of food and stuff. And so I still remember those acts of kindness to this day, and just remember those acts of kindness during your journey, and on those bad days where you're not having a good day or where you're feeling overwhelmed, just remember back to that act of kindness, and it will really improve your day, because it will remind you that you're not alone, that you don't have to deal with this by yourself, and that you have people that are there and that care for you. So I just wanted to encourage you all today to be able to not feel like you have to do everything on your own, but in fact I want to encourage you to ask for help, because I feel like that's something that a lot of people struggle with. and it's something that a lot of people don't need to struggle with, because like a lot of people are willing to help, so take them up on this. So I just wanted to encourage you all with that. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Give it a like, a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments or any suggestions for any future videos, leave that in the comment section below. And until next time, this is Mini-Me 27.